you to see anything in here. This morning in the tent. Got up at 5:58. It's almost 6. Woke up. Slept most of the night from hiker midnight to actual midnight. I think they needed 2 more aspirins, 2 aspirins, and I had to put the headphones in my ears for the snoring. But then I think we went back to sleep by 1, so actually slept quite a bit, or I did anyway. You said you didn't, but I think you did. He was snoring, so you did. So the goal today is to try to get to top, well, to where we need to get on Camel's Hump, but we might as well do top if it's nice. And then we gotta come back down, pack up, and go back down to camper. And we got 2 nights reservations at Smuggler's Notch. And tomorrow morning we gotta get up very, very early to reclimb Mansfield again. And that'll be our last piece of the Vermont Long Trail. If everything goes correctly. So this is 6 o'clock in the morning. Sky's brightening, looks like another nice day. Feels a little warmer today. On Bamforth tent site on Camel's Hump. Okay, we got breakfast going. Always on these backpacking mornings, it's nice to have like 1 hot pot of water to have oatmeal and coffee. Tea last night. At least we had a nicer night last night as far as weather. We were able to sit outside. There was a little bit of mosquito activity, but it wasn't tremendous. I bet it would be bad here if it was wet, because actually there's water that comes down like right there if it's wet. So it's 7:18. We're leaving base camp to climb Everest. Oh, I mean Camel's Hump.
Yes, we are covering Everest. We're just hoping that there's not going to be an earthquake.
It's gonna feel like Everest.
So here we go, and the sun is out. Okay, we're back at the site again. 2.5 miles up to the summit. We don't actually need to make the summit, but it may be 3 miles to where we need to turn around. But
Probably.
since we're up there and it's a sunny day, we're probably going to do the summit.
Let's look at some more photos of the summit. Yeah. So I don't think we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Looks like fall. It's been so dry. It is the end of August, but it's been so dry, fall leaves are coming down. A lot of ledges to our right-hand side. One thing about the Vermont Long Trail, it's very ledgy. Oh, look at this ladder. That's a really old ladder. Looks like it kind of fell apart. Make sure you got your hands down. We're more than likely the first ones coming up this side of the mountain.
Yeah.
Because we left the tent site at, actually we got up at 6, so I guess it wasn't that early. It's early for us.
Yeah, trail goes up that.
Goes up and then turns up there on that ledge. fog in the valley by the river.
Yeah.
Filming it?
Filming it. That's all fog down there.
You see the fog over the water. It's over the Lamoureux River. Wow. It's kind of warm today.
Yeah.
But it's a clear day.
Uh-huh.
So we only been 0.7 from camp. It's really blue sky today. Starting to see views. Pretty rocky. Blue sky. I can't even see you up there. It's too much. I see it. Oh my God. Oh, there's no rocks on this. Oh, you could totally climb it if it's raining.
Yeah, I know, really.
Oh, it's got dizzy right there and it's not raining.
Hmm.
Wow, it's really far away. Oh my God, look at it. There it is.
There it is up there.
It's pretty far away.
Looks really, really far
trail
away.
going up.
Let's go up this one here and then it's going to dip back down again.
Yeah. Wow. Still views of it, huh? Wow. I don't have a pack on, so it's definitely a slow go, though.
Yeah. Remember, we gotta go back up this.
Yeah, because you're right here under this boulder.
Yeah.
You really found something to squeeze through.
Huh? I know, I did. So out there in the distance, you can see some towers out there. So that is Mansfield.
Yeah. It looks like nothing from here, right?
Yeah.
That's where all those ladders were.
Oh, I know.
That's the forehead we went over.
Yeah, that's where we have to go back to.
Yeah, that's where we have to go back to. Did you ever listen to this AT song, I'm Literally Lost?
Yeah.
He says he sees a white blaze and he's on the Long Trail.
Yeah.
I see a blueberry.
Hmm.
I see one blueberry over here.
Wow.
It's the only one we've seen.
Hmm.
That's the only blueberry.
Wow.
Wow.
Hmm.
There's one up here.
Well, that's a little treat. Don't fall down there. Jeez. Now you got yourself stuck.
Yeah, I wanted to get that blueberry no matter what.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, there's one blueberry. I have to get it.
Well, this is kind of weird. We've been going through all these cliffs, rocks, and stuff like that, and dirt ground, and all of a sudden we come into all this grown in here with ferns and short trees. Trees are getting shorter, so.
Whew.
Don't you think this looks a little strange? After what we've been hiking so far?
Huh?
Don't you think this is a little strange after we've been hiking so far?
What, grass?
Look at this.
Greenery?
Ferns, grass grown in.
Yeah.
This is unusual.
Yeah, all of a sudden we were in this piney area. We haven't descended. There's different zones. I don't know.
It's a different
Looks like
zone.
We're gonna merge onto rocks again.
Yeah.
When we get to the end of this thing over here, I have to pee. There's like a grassy bog up here.
Every time we think we get close to the top, we're nowhere near it. It's just like it keeps going off further and further away from us.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll come up here if you want to say an oh God.
What, still like miles and miles to
Look
go?
at it. It's like we haven't even gained anything on it yet. Looks like we're in the same place we were last time. Looks like all we do is go around in a circle and come back to the same place again. Look at it.
Oh my God.
Keep going up and up and up. Look at this. Still see Mansfield.
We're not getting any closer.
Mansfield over there. Now we gotta climb straight up that thing. Because it doesn't go flat up, it goes straight up. Look at the angle it goes up. And it's all rocks. You can see all the rocks and the boulders in there.
So we've been like 2.5 miles and it said it was 3.5 from the sign. It's still way up there. It's way up there.
Are you hearing me? You better get earplugs out. That climb up there's got to be at least 1,000 feet straight up and down.
Yeah, probably. That's the last probably 1,000 feet. Looks like it. It's pretty bad. I mean, we got good viewing, but it's a hard climb.
Yeah.
So we're getting to the point where we're going to be underneath it. So then you got that climb, and then Camels Hump's over there. We're not going to be able to see it anymore. Now we're going to dip.
Now it begins to climb.
Yeah, like we haven't already been climbing.
Look at this.
We've been climbing since yesterday.
Yeah.
Big rock. I'm like, where does it go up? That arrow just points up. I'm listening to a song that says, when we're dead and gone, will the mountains remember? Or just carry on? Where? So make sure you got hand grip so it goes up the side.
Something like this. Yeah.
Got this big rock. I'm like, where does it go up? You got this tree in the way. Those boots are slippery. Make sure you got your hands down.
Yeah, don't you let foot go through that way?
Yeah, you don't have any footholds. Somebody dropped their water filter in there. water bottle. Somebody lost their water bottle in there.
It's not ours, I hope.
No. It doesn't look like they meant to lose it. It looks like a hiking water bottle.
Hmm.
Oh no, I can't move from this ledge. How are we going to get down this thing? You're not going to want to go on your butt down, and you're not going to want to go backwards. Wow. Unreal.
Look at that mountain way out there in the distance.
One of those is Mansfield.
That must be it. I think I see the chin.
Yeah, that's the chin or something over there. I thought the towers were it, but I think it's the other one. Very rocky up here. Dave's gone. Just leaves me here at the bottom and doesn't look back. The 2.4 from the shelter. This is the Alpine Trail. And there's a sign for the summit with still 1.1 miles. It looks like it's way, way, way up there.
On the way up, we've been coming to these signs. Lori passed one on the way up. They said it was 1.1. Now we're 0.7. So they must be putting up these signs for people who are climbing to let them know how far they're from the top.
Yeah, because it's like ridiculously long.
Yeah.
Like longer.
Most part of the trail's been bad. It's wet rocks going all the way down this, which is slippery. I fell once. Went up it.
So the LT southbound up Camels Hump is pretty brutal. Got a lot of like cliffs. No handholds or anything. Dave fell on a watery part, but not enough water to filter. But there's water going across the trail. He fell, banged his shin. I banged his head on this. This obstacle over the trail. There's a sign way back there that said 0.7 to the top, but it feels like we already been 0.7 from that sign. It's a brutal climb. I didn't bring enough food. I left the food at the campsite. Day people are coming down this now that they hiked it. The sky is blue though. It is a nice day. It's a brutal climb.
Mm.
3.5 miles should be a cakewalk.
Look at that sign right there. Long Trail North does not return to day hike parking.
Yeah. Yeah. People think it's the other thing.
Mm. That's it. We reached the summit.
We don't
Not
have
the
any
summit.
lunch or anything. You know, everybody's going to be up here eating lunch. We brought nothing. We ate it all.
Which one do we come up? This one here or that one?
Burrows Trail.
We come up the Burrows Trail.
Yeah.
Let's go over and touch it.
No, it's okay.
This is where we came up last time. Came up to here, came up this trail here, came up here, then we went to the top.
Glad you made it. Leash dogs and stay on the rocks.
Another trail going down that way too.
That's the LT.
Oh, that's right.
remembered it like from the hut clearing a piece of cake up. Now they got it roped off. I don't remember this either. I know they had Mansfield roped off when we did Mansfield. This is Camels Hump Top again. Very popular. Oh, there's two little dogs over there. The two little dogs are laying down. That's the LT South. We've been down there before. It's something else. Lots of people up here. Yeah, I don't want to keep going down. We didn't bring up our lunch and everybody's saying I can't even finish all my food. I'm starving. We didn't bring up any lunch. We left the lunch at the campsite because I thought, oh, we'll fly up and we'll be back down to the campsite by noon, and it's noon now. And I thought, oh, we'll eat when we get back to campsite. We were up 2 strawberry leathers and I already ate them all. So now we're looking at Mansfield over there. We had good weather. Second time up Camel's Hump. It's harder than I thought it was going to be from this side, the LT from the north. Oh yeah, clouds are shadowing the mountains now. I know, it's just a nice puffy cloud. It's pretty up here. It was a hard walk. We didn't bring enough food. But it was pretty. The Alpine is pretty. Walking on an Alpine summit. Breeze blowing. Looking at Mount Mansfield. And some crystal granite in the rock. What an afternoon. Too bad we didn't bring any lunch up with us. Coming down with views of Mansfield. Dave's standing underneath a one shade tree. I thought you wanted water.
You want water?
Guess so.
Okay. Interesting Alpine.
Yeah, I know. I like it when it's different colors. We're back to the crevasse. Sonny lost their water bottle in the crevasse. That's somebody's water bottle. So it goes, you gotta hug this rock onto the side and not go off into the crevasse. And then on the other end of the tree right in the way. Oh my god, we made it back. About 3:30. I thought we'd make it back at noon. It's a really hard hike. It's a really hard hike. So we're headed down, got water, we ate chocolate and the bison meat. Met 2, I guess, section hikers are doing some backpack sections. They came to talk to us, they were nice. We were trying to pack down and get ready to go. Looks like they're going to have the place to themselves up there today. I thought they were day hikers, but they said they're southbound on the LT in sections. I don't know how far they're going. I guess they're going as far as Burnt Rock because they were interested in Burnt Rock. But that's just on the other side of Camel's Hump. So it's 4:30 when we pulled out. We got to get down. We got reservations tonight. Smuggler's Notch Campground. So we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Talking to people, I'm like stoked to finish it, because talking to other hikers, it's like, oh wow, yeah. But I'm sure when I get to the bottom, I'll say no. We can't possibly do that tomorrow. More than that.
Okay.
We were at Duxbury Window hours ago.
Hours ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far that spring was. I don't think it was a mile. I think it was less than a mile.
Because Duxbury Window is 1.6.
Yeah. That was a lot further than that.
And look at this. Camels Hump 6.2 sounds really easy.
Yeah, that was 6.2.
It was 6.2 from
It was 6.2 from the parking lot.
Wasn't it 6.2 from the campsite?
Yeah. No, it was 3 something from the camp lot.
3.5.
3.5 from the camp. So we made it out. There's the parking lot. It was a hard trail. It was a very, very hard trail.
We're gonna make it back to the truck just at dark. Now we got a road walk.
So it was a very, very hard trail.
Every single day I've been trying to finish the long trail, and I'm afraid tomorrow we won't get Mansfield. I'll be too wiped out.
Okay, we're out. I think those same vehicles were there.
I gotta sign out because I signed in. Road walk, walking back. They've got us down for like 13 miles today. Feeling pretty low. Feeling pretty disappointed. I probably won't get Mansfield tomorrow. My feet are killing me. Still got a long road walk. It's like an old barn. It's a really old truck in there. House. Old barns. Just past that Honey Hollow Road. That's where the trail used to go, Honey Hollow tent site. They got a big field to run around in. You guys, keeping track of the chicken coop? Good girls! Good girls! It's almost dark. There's a suspension bridge. This was terrible. We did pass 2 entrances. One looked like it could have been the old trail that they made you go on this big road walk. One said Honey Hollow Road, which I know it was Honey Hollow tent site they took away. So that trail must have been the Honey Hollow nature trail. And then there was another road that had an old crosswalk that looked like it could have been the long trail in the past.